Okay, we will again. It is started. Please do not grass. Waiting for that. Here we go. Yep, we continue with chapter 7. Well, I heard it's the longest chapter. Got my pen, got my paper. I hope everyone can hear my voice. And hear the game. And let's continue. Woo! And I find out who murdered. I forgot her name now. I played this yesterday. Who do you think who murdered her? I am sorry, everyone. No, don't even dare class. Who do you think? Oh, I forgot her name. Yeah, it's bonfire night. So you might hear my dog barking and fireworks in the background. Aye. Here's her name. We're at this crest. That we do. Oh, for God's sake. I am sorry. Just can't see that. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of slow loading.
Pasta! Packaging. Oh, wow.
Aha! Okay. What I need to do now? I forgot. Jeez. Okay. Oh God. What was this one? Rebecca's found in Miss Karen is a fake. We need to find a real one. Okay.
Deepens. Say, what do you want it for?
Oh, okay. When does it ever go down? I think we done up here.
Pasta. Go. Go. Pasta. Oh, sorry.
Okay. Yeah. Forgot. What I need to do? Oh, well done. Follow through the other. I need to spend all other. Okay, we need to do that. Oh, there's another one. Okay, let's swap places.
I should see how Miss Royce is progressing.
It is loading. Ah.
What are you doing here?
Let me go and I'll tell you everything.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, we don't need.
Are you handling the service all by yourself?
With Tarek watching the gangway, unfortunately, I have little choice.
Okay.
You still look shaken by last night's events.
Yes, I'm not used to this much stress. Who could be?
The bowman, so yeah. Okay, we spoke to him. Okay, nothing in this one. I think so. Okay, here we go again. Met the sods.
What do you find in a tool store room? Tools. Are you feeling better?
It's the first time I've been so close to death. Madame Doyle. It's truly awful.
Did you win the game?
Unfortunately, we didn't have time to finish. But this young man is not getting away with it.
How have you been since Mallorca?
I thought I recognized you. Despite the tragedy, I'm doing okay, thank you.
I need to fish something out of the river. Do you have something I could use?
There's a clam rake in the storeroom, down in the hold. That might work.
A clam rake?
Yes, it's a kind of rake with a net for catching shellfish.
Ah, that sounds like it might work. Thank you.
Okay.
This must be the clam rake that the steward Tarek mentioned.
Hello, Fiddle.
With this, I should be able to recover whatever Miss Otterbourne threw into the water. This must be the...
I want to know where she put her. Where is he? There.
No regrets about not visiting Abu Simbel?
Oh, I thought I knew the temple like the back of my hand, until I heard of Monsieur Poirot's discoveries. But the village nearby was still worth a visit. I hope you get the chance to see it someday.
This one died.
Let's get started.
Hmm. What you got?
It has been damaged by water. Not very interesting. Yuck. Please, Jane, help yourself.
Nicole,
I
thank you
believe
for
I
coming.
will.
How was your day? My day's doing fine. How about your day? Okay, nothing on that side.
Let's go fishing for clues.
Hmm.
Disgusting. Digging through trash on a river bottom. I'm going to grit my teeth and just do it. Not my style.
Another can.
Not very interesting. Now this is more interesting. Looks like the fishing was good. And the stamp on the bag reads Karnak. This bag came from the boat. Now we need to find out where the bottles came from.
Oh, we know where the bottles came from. If I can remember which room it is. No, you can't live with it. Lifters, whatever.
Dr. Bessner's stateroom matches its efficient owner.
No, not her. Is there? Oh, cool. Poirot. No, you ain't her. It's one of these bedrooms. I will find them. Give me a second, everyone. I don't know why it's lagging for. So give me a minute or so. Oh, no. I want OBS. Streaming. Where's tether down to there? I hope that works. I will find this room. There we go.
These traces seem to match the bottles fished out.
I have that one.
The bottles match the traces perfectly. It can't be a coincidence. The recovered bottles belong to either Salome or Rosalie Otterbourne.
Okay. Somewhere through a bottle. No, it can't be her, so come on.
Okay, but what's the solution?
Oh. Do not throw the bottle, and the bolt, no.
Score one for the forces of good.
Okay. Okay. What else need to do? The rest of the patterns have information that shall we tell Poirot? I am sorry everyone is a bit laggy. I don't understand why. It was alright yesterday. Ah, there he is. Going around in circles.
It may be time to compare notes with Mr. Poirot.
Okay, you just sit there and chill. Yeah, I am sorry if it keep lagging. I don't understand why it's like this.
We retrieved bottles of alcohol from the spot where you threw the bag. Are you still sure you don't want to amend your statement?
Oh, really? And if it had been a tire, would that have been mine too? I'm not responsible for everything people throw into the Nile.
What can you tell me about last night?
My mother and I went to bed around 11 o'clock. Rats! There I am again, securely tied to her apron. I didn't hear anything except some commotion near Dr. Bessner's cabin. It was stifling in our cabin. I couldn't sleep. Around 1 a.m., I went out on deck for some fresh air. I didn't stay long. I went back to sleep afterwards. I had no idea what had happened until this morning.
Okay, I think I know which one it is.
Please. I know what you've done.
What do you mean?
That's enough now. I know you threw your mother's liquor bottles into the water. Am I right?
Yes, you're quite right. I was a fool not to say so, I suppose. But I didn't want everyone
Thank you
to
for
know.
coming.
It would go all over the boat, and
Yep.
it seemed so silly. I mean, that I...
So silly that you should be suspected of committing a murder.
I've tried so hard to keep everyone from knowing. It isn't really her fault. She got discouraged. Her books didn't sell anymore. People are tired of all that cheap sex stuff. It hurt her. It hurt her dreadfully. And so she began to
Drink.
For a long time, I didn't know why she was so weird. Then, when I found out, I tried to stop it. She'd be all right for a bit. And then suddenly, she'd start and there would be dreadful quarrels and rows with people. It was awful. I had always to be on the watch, to get her away. And then she began to dislike me for it. She's turned right against me. I think she almost hates me sometimes.
Pauvre petite.
Don't be sorry for me. Don't be kind. It's easier if you're not. I'm so tired. I'm so deadly tired.
I know.
People think I'm awful. Stuck up and cross and bad-tempered. I can't help it. I've forgotten how to be nice.
You have carried your burden by yourself too long.
It's a relief to talk about it. You've always been kind to me, Mr. Poirot. I'm afraid I've been rude to you often. Are you going to tell everyone?
No, it is not necessary. Just tell me what I want to know. Now tell me, mademoiselle, Miss Van Schuler saw you. Did you see her? She says that she looked out of the door of her cabin.
I don't think I should have seen her. I just looked along the deck and then out to the river.
Did you see anyone at all when you looked down the deck?
No. I saw nobody.
I thought the splash heard by several witnesses was the murderer disposing of the revolver. But it was only Rosalie Otterborn throwing away evidence of her mother's alcoholism. It explains one mystery. but it is doubtful it helps identify the murderer. A small setback only. There are still other avenues to explore.
Okay. Oh, a bit hiccups. Where he's gone to? Okay, no. I will find him. Again, everyone, I am sorry for the lagging. I don't understand why it's lag. Give me a second. They're gonna change it again. I tried 200. 2000, I mean. And we can't do anything on this one. No. Ah, here it is. I will find him. Who's this?
Linnet Doyle's pearl necklace disappeared last night.
Why?
Can you tell me anything about that?
You're the first to tell me the news. I didn't even know it had been stolen. The thief will make a fortune if he can sell it, but he doesn't stand a chance if you're there to stop him.
Oh, really? You didn't know it had been stolen?
No? Why?
No.
I know there was a fake necklace in the Hollow Book that was sent to you.
You know, do you? Where's the proof?
The message that talks about a defective shipment, which matches the fake necklace with a flawed copy. Not to mention, you were one of the 3 suspects in the theft of Mrs. Leach's bracelet in Mallorca. Shall I go on?
Where is the real necklace if you think I'm the thief?
Enough lies. Give me the missing piece of your record player. Tell me where you've hidden it, or I will advise Miss Royce to destroy your record player to open it.
All right, no need to destroy everything. Here it is. But I fail to see how this helps you.
We had missed this during the search.
Oh, no.
Thank you, young man. There is no need for you to understand.
Okay, I think it's 204 we need to go to. Oh, this is just says. Five. Oh. That's up over.
I should bring Miss Royce up to date on what I have discovered.
One minute, everyone. Let me restart this game. I don't understand why it's lag so much. So I'll be right back. Okay, let's try again. Fingers on the other side and on his own saw. Yeah, A. 5, 4. Oh, it's still lagging. So 33. That's RPM. And then so is 5, 16, 2, 28 is 8, and 45, 3. Oh, no!
It's strange that these buttons don't do anything.
33. Okay.
Stop doing that. Down.
2, 8.
Okay. This notch seems to be locked by a mechanism.
I do not get this. Everyone enjoy the music. Oh, I'm going to look at this. Huh? Gosh. 1, 2. Anything? Oh, I think we got him on one. Which one are you supposed to have? No. Seriously. 2 plus 1, 2, 3.
Bingo. There it is at last. The pearl necklace. So Tim Allerton is the thief. But is he also the murderer?
No.
Good boy.
Oh! Hello there, one. My dog ripped up something. I am back. Let's look at level. Okay. Necklace sorted. No.
Are you doing well? I'm just trying to stay out of the way. What a terrible thing.
You often find yourself taking care of someone all night.
It's a hazard of my profession, I'm afraid. Last time, it was that man who was ill, Kapoor, I believe. And now, Miss de Belfort. Believe me, this has not been the relaxing journey I expected.
What do I need to do now?
I'd better see how Mr. Poirot is progressing.
Ah, here we go. So which one should we do first? Oh god. Okay. I think it was her. The place is him. Next. I don't understand why is he hiding. Here we go. Can he go back to bed? Or sit on his bed? No, he's gone back to bed.
Certain pieces of the puzzle are now in place. It's clear that Rosalie must have seen Tim when he came in or out of Linnet's cabin with the necklace. I must confront them. Thank you all for coming.
Anything I can do?
In a sense, perhaps, what I really require is for you to listen.
Certainly. I'm the world's best listener. Can be relied on to say ooh at the right moments.
That is very satisfactory. Ooh would be very expressive. Eh bien, let us begin. We found Linnet Doyle's real pearl necklace in your cabin. There's no doubt. You are the thief.
I suspected you had found the necklace, seeing as you allowed everyone to return to their cabins.
Let me continue. During my investigation with Mrs. Leach, the victim's bracelet was also stolen and replaced with a fake. You were one of my 3 suspects. So given the circumstances and the identical MO, it had to be you who stole Mrs. Leach's bracelet.
But that's not all. You have an accomplice, your cousin, Joanna Southwood. She identifies the jewelry to be stolen at social events, has a fake made, and sends it to you in a hollow book, which is never suspected by customs. Your cousin was a good friend of Linnet Doyle, so it was easy for her to identify and perhaps even borrow the famous pearl necklace, so it could be duplicated.
You are the one who handled swapping the real for the fake jewelry. Your plan was perfect because you could prove you didn't know the victim or the existence of the jewelry.
You win. It's been a good game, but it's over at last. There's nothing for it now, I suppose, but to take my medicine.
Do you realize that you were seen last night?
Seen?
Yes. On the night that Linnet Doyle died, Miss Rosalie Otterbourne saw you leaving Mrs. Doyle's cabin just after 1 in the morning.
Rosalie? You saw me?
But she didn't say anything. It was my little grey cells that deduced it.
Why wouldn't you say you had seen me last night?
I thought they might suspect you. I couldn't believe that you'd kill anyone.
No. I'm not the strong stuff murderers are made of. I'm only a miserable sneak thief.
Don't say that. But why did you do it? You, who has everything.
Oh, I don't know. Boredom, laziness, the fun of the thing. A much more exciting way of earning a living than just sitting at a miserable desk all day translating texts. Rosalie, would you... You know what I mean? Would you always despise me and throw it in my teeth?
Well, there are things you could throw in my teeth, too.
Rosalie, darling.
That's very sweet. But there is a very good case against you, Mr. Allerton. I wanted you to realize that.
It wasn't I who killed her, I swear! I've been in the most awful stew. To have chosen that night of all others... God, it's been awful.
If there's something that could help your case, now's the time to say it.
It might be insignificant, but when you asked if I heard anything, I lied. I did hear a splash.
Yes, we already know. Rosalie was responsible for that noise at 1:10 a.m.
No, it was much earlier. At 12:26 a.m. I was waiting in my cabin for the right moment to move, and I checked the time. And it was toward the bow, no doubt.
What? But that changes everything. Not now.
Sir, come quickly. There's been another death. The saloon.
But no. It cannot be. Jane, come with me. You two stay here. I still have questions.
Come on, let's go. Where is this line? Where is this line? Where is it? No, this is the bar. It's downstairs.
This is horrible. I don't understand. She was reading there just 10 minutes ago. I stepped out and when I came back I found her like this.
Step away from the body. Touch nothing. I need to inspect.
Oh. Great, nothing murder.
A torn piece of a $100 note in her hand. A ribbon for bundling stacks of notes. There must have been $10,000 here at least, but the money is missing. A telegram used as a bookmark.
The spider.
A thin weapon, very sharp, has slit the throat. Possibly a scalpel. I can already say that Louise Bourget had her throat cut with a sharp object. The $100 notes are nowhere to be seen. And this telegram with a coded message: potato, dress, cradle, 32, beetroot.
Potato? Dress? But I know this code. It's the same as the one I found in Mallorca and Cairo. Show it to me.
Okay. We wait a port. Okay, think about that. Okay. Potato. Princess dress. Escape. Candle. Escape car. My no. Dragon. We wait a port. 33 beetroot. No. Barbarella. Thirty-three. 33. Could be a 22nd. I think I love one. Sword. Next. Three serving men. Trace.
Here is the message. A prisoner escaped from Cairo on February 21st. Cairo has been busted. Cancel the transaction at Abu Simbel on February 22nd. Return to Cairo via Karnak, then to New York. Attention, surveillance should be increased. Should we send men? The prisoner is me, and the package is crates of smuggled weapons. So this telegram was clearly intended for the killer I'm looking for. Louise Bourget could be Emmy's killer.
No, I understand how you could come to that conclusion. But this telegram was not intended for Louise Bourget. It was for someone else.
Him? No. I do. Hold on a minute, everyone. I am sorry. I'm just looking at something.
Yesterday, Linnet Doyle mistakenly received this telegram that was meant for Riquetti. When she returned it to him, he was furious that she had read it by mistake. Now, I understand why. Riquetti is your man.
Where's Riquetti? He was right there. He's gone. I'm sorry, Mr. Poirot.
So
of course. Miss Royce, good luck.
Oh, 15 mistakes. We didn't delete chapter 8. A bit of rock and roll.
Riquetti, stop!
Come on. You're almost there.
The village, of course. He'll be looking for transportation. He didn't have time to go far. He has to be hiding here. Someone has to have seen a stranger.
And let's drag him down. Ugh. Okay, no one's here.
Excuse me, did you see a man run by here?
طبعا أنا شايفه. البرتقال بتاعي كان جاري بسرعة ورماه على الأرض.
Which way did he go?
من هناك لاقيه واديهولي بالشلوت.
Oh, I don't know what he said, but I think he's rooting for me.
Oh, ducky! I want to suck a ducky. Ducky. What's up to you? No? I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go up here.
Well hidden, but not quite well enough.
Okay.
Excuse me, did you see a man run by here?
راجل كان بيجري؟ شفته راح من هناك.
That way. Thank you.
Excuse me, did you see a man run by here?
راح من هناك.
Yeah, but this way. Okay, we can't be that way. Give me that.
Oh, such an obvious hiding place.
Hello, miss. May I help you?
I hope so. I believe a man came in here a few minutes ago.
This is an official office for the mail. Who are you to ask me about other customers?
Sorry,
I'm a detective in pursuit of a dangerous criminal.
I'm very sorry. The regulations, you see, they are very strict.
He gave you a message, didn't he? I need to see it.
I'm very sorry, but I have to close.
Wait.
I'm not through with you yet.
Damn it!
Are you mad?
Oh, she is mad. She's not very happy with you.
Oh, such an obvious hiding place. Riquetti is laying low somewhere nearby. I need to find him before he disappears again. It's surprising he didn't use their message encryption system. He's scared. I like him scared.
What's this story about a red salamander?
I don't know what you're talking about. Leave me alone.
Never mind, I'll manage on my own. Thanks for your cooperation.
Okay.
What have we here? An interesting discovery.
Ducky! I want to suck a ducky. What? I do not get this.
Oh, such an obvious hiding place.
I do not get this at all. Okay. No. Oh. Okay, I am lost. I am completely lost, everyone. I am sorry if it's lagging. I don't understand why it's lagging so much. Came in. Thank you for coming. I'm sorry I didn't see you come in. Just some reason is lagged. I am lost.
such an obvious hiding.
Oh, we just had that one. Sorry everyone, I don't understand why it's like so much. Grab this and circle away back to the lottery ribbon. Okay, to the lottery. Off now. Okay, fine. Go behind the house, up the stairway. Behind the house, up the stairway. Okay, go behind the house, up the stairwell, and come to the building with a red animal. The red building. I think I'm on a one way. Didn't say where's house. Okay. Largely, we found one of the golden jars by. Go behind the house, up the stairwell, and you Welcome to the building. Behind the house. What house? Early house I can't see where the stairwell is. This one. Oh.
The red salamander! I found the hideout! I'm sure Ricketti's there. At last, it's payback time.
I don't think it's my phone or it's lagging. Someone please tell me it's lagging. Because I like keep an eye on my stream. No, I don't want you. Just give me 1 minute. Okay, well, pig lock this. What? No. I do not get that all out. Uh-oh. Come on. That's done. Nah. This one here. This one. Oh god, I need to do this fast then. I will get this through. No, yeah, sorry. But that took me a while. Just skip it. No, we should grab the gun first, shall we?
Stop!
Not on your life!
Crap!
We should use soda. We should use soda. Okay, it's going, the pyramid. I forgot what it's called.
Ricchetti, give it up. You're trapped.
He is injured. He won't get far.
Now just follow the blood. Hold on. Aha. Come on.
It's over for you. You've killed all you're going to kill.
I didn't kill that servant, and I didn't kill that stupid rich bitch. Why would I? I barely knew them.
Cut the crap. I know you're the spider. And Emmy Dunn. Maybe you barely knew her too? You just killed her for the thrill of it?
Duns? Name doesn't ring a bell?
August 3rd, 1974 in London. You shot her in the street because she had enough evidence to close down AWL.
Ah, the Chinese restaurant hit. Is that what this is all about? She was snooping around too much for some friends of mine to let her continue. A friend of yours?
She was much more than that, you bastard.
Listen to me. It was a simple contract. Nothing personal.
Who at the Spire ordered the murder?
All I can tell you is that Kapoor alerted us that your girlfriend was threatening the organisation. They sent me.
Who is they?
They didn't sign a purchase order.
In that case, what? Am I going to have to settle for you? That suits me fine. At least I'll have avenged Emmy.
Do what you think is necessary. I can't stop you now. But know that I'm sorry for your friend. It was just business. It wasn't personal.
Get up.
I can't do it alone.
Okay, well, just help him. Amy, one move, he goes.
Ouch! Thank you.
All right, let's go.
I was going to say. Oh, that's chapter 8 done. Yak and Kyle, thank you for coming. Oh, no mistakes. Chapter 9, the final act. Ooh. The final act?
Where's Rickety? He was right there. He's gone.
Hold on, be right back because I need a drink and I need a loo. I will sort my OBS out. Too fake. Did anyone so far one done?
I'm sorry, Mr. Poirot.
He doesn't mind.
Of course. Miss Royce, good luck.
What is going on? Another murder?
Oui, monsieur. Another murder. And for the second time, Poirot has arrived too late. Focus, Poirot. Summarize what you know. First, Mademoiselle Bourget was slashed by a thin, extremely sharp object. Possibly a scalpel. Then we have a torn piece of currency found clutched in her hand. Next, we have a ribbon from a bundle of $10,000 notes found on the floor. Finally, there is a telegram intended for Monsieur Riquetti among the victim's belongings. A telegram that was very incriminating for him. These tell a story. Possibly more than one. Time to put the pieces together.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Mr. Hayashi, what can you tell me about Mademoiselle Bourget's death?
Let me see. I spent the afternoon playing billiards with Tim. Miss Bourget was reading in a corner of the saloon. When you summoned Tim, I went out with him to find someone else to play. Miss Bourget was perfectly fine when we left her.
And then?
Outside, I saw the steward, Tarek, on the deck. I asked him if he could play, but he was on duty. I kind of expected that. Then I saw Mr. Riquetti on the bow. I went over and asked him if he was up for a game. We chatted for 10 minutes or so. He finally agreed to play. We went back to the saloon together, and that's when we found Miss Bourget dead.
Gelia? No, Gelia. Oh, you devil. Hey, is it again? Oh, what's that?
What have we here? An interesting discovery. Tell me, Tarek, what were you doing at the time of Miss Bourget's death?
I was on the deck near the gangway. The captain had asked me to stand guard.
And you didn't see anything unusual or unexpected?
Not really. I saw Mr. Hayashi and Mr. Allerton leave the saloon together. Mr. Hayashi called out to me to ask if I wanted to play billiards, but I declined. After all, I was on duty. No time for games.
Fair enough. Ooh.
Another moustache to cherish.
Ah, yes.
A torn piece of a $100 note in her hand. A ribbon for bundling stacks of notes. There must have been $10,000 here at least, but the money is missing.
And I will back you. Stop.
This is where I found Mr. Riquetti's encrypted telegram. A thin weapon, very sharp, has slit the throat. Possibly a scalpel.
Hold on the no.
Oh. Pat, you've just been quiet.
I need to arrange my thoughts in order. This must be the right solution. Unfortunately, this can't be right. Oh, no, that's not correct. That's it? This must be the right solution.
Hey, no! No!
Why not? A doctor's kit would undoubtedly contain a scalpel.
Ah, yes.
Possibly more than one. And in fact, this was confirmed by Miss Royce, who searched his cabin. I'll need to question him. Precisely. Is that applause I hear?
Okay. I've been down. We want to go to see. Who is on the boat? Talk to. Yep, see. Going to that one. I think it's that one and. Is it? Yes.
What talent! Who else could have succeeded?
Man, loads of stuff happening. I have no reason to kill.
This is wrong, but I'm never far from the truth. Mission accomplished.
Gee.
It's at times like this when I miss my good friend Hastings. Miss Royce would be a good choice, but alas, she pursues her own destiny just now. You will have to do.
What? What do you mean?
Your job is to listen. Follow my reasoning closely, if you can. I know that Louis Bourget wanted to blackmail Mr. Riquetti with his telegram. But I also know that you, Tarek, and Mr. Riquetti have alibis. None of you could have killed Mademoiselle Bourget. Yet, there was certainly a tidy sum paid for blackmail. Where could that money be now?
So, oh, I see. You want my opinion so you can tear it to shreds. Could Riquetti have taken the money without killing Miss Bourget, then fled?
Impossible. He was with you during the murder. Plus, he would have destroyed the incriminating telegram instead of leaving it at the crime scene.
Very well. Let me think. Well, it seems obvious then that Louise was blackmailing someone else.
Excellent. Indeed. Louise Bourget must have been blackmailing both Riquetti and another person on his boat, connected to another case. Which one?
The murder.
The murder of Mrs. Doyle?
Exactly. The victim of the blackmail could have simply paid. But if their secret were ever revealed, they'd risk the death penalty. They couldn't take that chance. But what had Louise Bourget discovered?
Identity of the murder. Hidden plate. Identity?
Louise had discovered the identity of the murderer.
Precisely. Louise knew who murdered Mrs. Doyle. She wanted to blackmail that person instead of telling me. Instead of getting paid by the killer, she paid with her life.
But what about Riquetti?
I'm afraid Miss Bourget saw the rewards of blackmail, but not the danger. She must have planned to blackmail Riquetti as well.
Yeah, I can drink
But
it.
she was killed before she could.
Of course. You're right, Monsieur Poirot.
I know,
it's
sorry.
brilliant.
Yes, I know. Clearly, the deaths of Mrs. Doyle and Miss Bourget are connected. It's possible that the same person murdered both women. Investigating Mrs. Doyle's death will surely lead me to Miss Bourget's killer. Mr. Tarek, could you move the body to the cold storage in the hold?
Do what? Yes, sir. Forgive me. The usual request I expect to receive is more like, may I have another glass of wine?
It's time for me to speak with Dr. Bessner.
Okay.
Dr. Bessner, sorry to disturb you. Mr. Doyle, how are you?
My leg is in pain, but Bessner has some marvelous little pills in that bag of his that help.
His condition has worsened. He has a fever. We really need to get him to the Aswan hospital as soon as possible.
Yes, it won't be long now. We're waiting for Miss Royce to return before we leave. In the meantime, could you show me your scalpels, please? I want to see if you might be missing one.
Missing one? I assure you I take great care of my instruments.
Louise Bourget was found with her throat slashed by a small, thin, sharp weapon. Probably a scalpel.
Do you think I, Carl Bessner, who is so well known all over Austria, I, with my clinics, my highly born patients, I have killed a miserable little femme de chambre? But it is ridiculous, absurd what you say. None of my knives are missing. Not one, I tell you. They're all here, correct in their places. You can see for yourself.
A stethoscope is nothing unusual in a doctor's bag.
This one. No, you're missing one.
As expected, a scalpel is missing. Dr. Bessner, you are missing a scalpel.
Was? This insult to my profession I will not forget.
Whew, you've put the old boys back up.
Now what?
There you are, Monsieur Poirot. It is most important. I have vital information. Mr. Doyle, I know who killed your wife.
What?
My theories are completely vindicated. The deep, primeval, primordial urges, It may appear impossible, fantastic, but it is the truth.
Do I understand that you have evidence in your possession to show who killed Mrs. Doyle?
Certainly I have. You will agree, will you not, that whoever killed Louise Bourget also killed Linnet Doyle? That the two crimes were committed by one and the same hand?
You mean you have a theory as to who killed Louise Bourget?
No, I have exact knowledge. I saw the person with my own eyes.
For God's sake, start at the beginning. You know the person who killed Louise Bourget, you say?
I will tell you exactly what occurred.
Tell us.
I went to the rooftop bar to get, something to help me sleep. I did not wish my daughter to know of it. She tends to disapprove. As I was saying, I was on the terrace when I saw... I didn't think anything of it, of course. But when I learned that Louise had died in the saloon, I understood everything.
Maybe you understood, but I can't understand anything.
I
Calm
can't.
down. Start over from the beginning. In detail.
Yes, yes. As I was at the top of the terrace stairs, about to go down, I saw the murderer. It was...
Who murdered? What the?
What the hell was that?
Was that a gunshot?
What's going on?
I didn't expect that at all.
Good heavens, Poirot. What's going on?
Did you see anyone run past just now?
No.
Don't move from here. The murderer has vanished. Again.
Another murder? Who was it this time?
I'm sorry.
My God. Mother!
Oh, dear.
Did you see anything?
No. I was in your cabin with Rosalie, as you had requested. Talking when we heard the gunshot. Rosalie went white as a ghost and rushed outside. I followed her.
I heard the shot, shouting, and went out. But I didn't see anyone either.
It's horrible. Poor Rosalie.
Yes, this cruise feels less upon the Nile and more upon the river Styx.
God. 3 murders. Feel sorry for the girl. Murders and...
Almost. She was about to reveal who she saw enter the saloon to kill Louise. It's certainly the same person who silenced her before she could speak. My little grey cells did not let me down.
Wow.
The barrel is still warm. It's definitely the murder weapon. I've seen this pistol somewhere before. Miss Otterborn, I share your sorrow. I will need to examine the crime scene. Perhaps some fresh air would do you good? A bullet to the head. Behind the left ear, a large caliber. She died instantly. Another life gone on this cursed boat.
What a horror! You were close to the door, and you really didn't see anything?
No, not even a shadow.
Poirot, I beg you, do something!
Another murder. The killer laughs at Poirot. It is a nightmare.
Okay, well, after we can't enter in. Let's speak to these lot.
Did you witness anything that may help?
You may not believe me, but after your outrageous accusations, I went to calm down on deck. I was at the stern, alone, when I heard the gunshot. I couldn't see anything from where I was. These ladies then arrived.
Yes, we heard the shot. We came to see what was happening, and now there's another dead body. I have to get off this boat.
Calm down, Cousin Marie, please. We were together, coming up from the lower deck. We didn't see anything at all.
What did you see?
Nothing. I was looking at the Nile on the other side of the starboard deck. I heard a gunshot and rushed over. Probably not the smartest move.
Did you run into anyone?
No, no one. Why I was running towards someone firing a gun, I'll never know.
If the instinct overcomes you again, I would resist it. And you, Mrs. Allerton?
I was reading in my cabin. I heard the noise and peeped outside. I wish I could help, but I saw no one.
Thank you, madame.
No, one. Sorry. Just trying to think.
Yes, given the bullet impact behind Mrs. Otterbourne's left ear, the killer must have been to her left. The killer must have fled towards the front of the boat. Otherwise, I would have seen them pass by the door.
Yes.
Who else could have succeeded?
Hold on, I need to do this.
Miss Royce told me she saw this pistol in Mr. Pennington's cabin. I'll need to question him once I'm done here. He should still be in the lounge. Another victory for Poirot, of course.
Bon.
No, this isn't it. Think.
Jeez. Andrew, okay. Oh. I can't move out, so I'll bleed this bit. No. Saturday. Oh.
The human animal never fails to surprise me. Other animals will run when they hear a shot. With humans, you can never depend on them being so rational. The killer had few ways to escape. I can rule out the possibility that they jumped into the water. Everyone would have heard the splash. I can also rule out the suspects who are at the stern. It's clear the killer fled towards the bow. Therefore, the killer is now either on the upper deck among the present passengers, or they jumped to the lower deck and are hiding there. Precisely. Is that applause I hear?
Please, let me through. I was informed of what happened. It's terrible. My sincere condolences, miss.
Thank you, Captain.
This situation is completely beyond me. What can I do to help, Mr. Poirot?
We need to place Mrs. Otterbourne's body in the cold storage, with the others. But, most importantly, we must ensure the safety of the other passengers.
I'll to Mrs. Otterbourne immediately. Tarek, Samir, come help me.
Thank you, Captain. Then please stay on the alert.
Don't you worry. My crew and I will be vigilant.
How is Mr. Doyle?
The fever has worsened, but I've just given him an antibiotic, and Miss Bowles is watching over him. There's nothing more we can do for now.
Thank you. Okay. I thought so.
Well hidden, but not good enough for Poirot.
Ah, no.
Nothing to report, but I'm staying alert.
Good. Okay. I can't remember his there he is.
There's Mr. Pennington. Mr. Pennington, didn't you hear a gunshot?
I've been thinking about it, yes. I may have. Someone was shot?
Mrs. Otterbourne. She's dead.
Mrs. Otterbourne? Who on earth would want to shoot that harmless old lady?
Someone brought a gun aboard. It's your pistol that killed Mrs. Otterbourne.
My pistol? Really? Is that an accusation? I haven't moved since the last time we spoke. And anyway, everyone knew I kept a gun in my cabin. I mentioned it at dinner.
It's true. He showed his gun to Mr. Hayashi last night at the restaurant. Everyone saw it and could have stolen it from his cabin, especially since it wasn't particularly well hidden.
Besides, why would I want to kill her?
She's so...
There is an obvious motive, monsieur. Mrs. Otterbourne was killed because she knew who murdered Miss Bourget. She had to die just as she was about to reveal their identity.
So you really think I'm the killer?
I'd say no.
I admit, it would be a pleasure to solve this mystery by accusing you. But I know you're not the murderer.
Oh,
Mr. Ferguson was at the end of the deck, near the lounge. Either he saw no one or he's lying. And then he's our murderer, which logically means it's not you. And if he's telling the truth, it proves you didn't leave the lounge. Either way, his testimony clears you.
At last, some sanity. Since you're not the police, would you kindly let me have my pistol back?
I suggest you take better care of it. And do not be so very pleased with yourself, monsieur. You and I are not done yet. I've exhausted all the possible leads I had regarding Mrs. Otterbourne's murder. It's obviously connected to Linnet Doyle. But how? I must return to her death. Solving that will lead me to whomever turned this cruise into a nightmare.
I won't grab this.
With all these tragedies, I have not had a single moment to reflect calmly. I must revisit details, and I know of a good place to start. Tim Allerton gave me a piece of information that seemed trivial to him.
I am sorry about the birds.
Awakened my little grey cells. But before I could investigate, we were interrupted by the death of Miss Bourget.
Hello? I am sorry about the dogs. That one.
What was it now? Ah, yes. Mr. Allerton told me he heard a splash at 12:26 a.m. near the bow. However, Miss Otterbourne admitted to throwing her mother's bottles overboard at 1:10 a.m. near the stern. 2 splashes, 2 objects thrown into the water last night. I need to find out what the first one was. This...
Sorry about that, everyone.
This record is perfect for my collection. Found you.
That's enough now.
What's my head?
Everyone's on edge. I've never experienced anything like this.
Perfect. From here, I should be able to dredge up whatever was thrown into the water.
Here you go, sir. I've brought what's needed to dredge the bottom, as you requested.
Thank you very much. Let's get to work. We shouldn't waste any time. I'll guide you. Wonderful. A successful catch indeed. Let's see what treasures you found for us. A can. It must have been down there for years. A worn shoe, falling to pieces. It serves some foot well. A Morse code bracelet. What an odd place to find such a thing. A plastic bottle, thoughtfully tossed overboard by a tourist, no doubt.
And this bit.
These colors. It has a hole with burn marks on the edges. This handkerchief is quite ordinary, not expensive. It's stained red.
Blood.
Blood? No. After a night at the bottom of the Nile, the color should have faded. But the stain is still bright red, as if it were just made. It looks more like red ink. Ah, there you are. The infamous revolver of Mr. Belfort. And the presumed murder weapon. 3 bullets are missing. 3? I finally know what was thrown at 12:26 a.m. A torn scarf, a stained handkerchief, and Mr. Belfort's revolver with 3 missing bullets. The pieces of the puzzle are coming together.
So, do you know who the killer is, Mr. Poirot?
Almost, Samir. Thanks to this fruitful catch, I can now draw some new conclusions. A certain scoundrel has been laughing at Poirot, but laughter dies swiftly in a hangman's noose.
Okay. Oh, bloody hell.
When I inspected Mrs. Doyle's cabin, I remember seeing a nail polish bottle labeled pink Yet the liquid inside was clearly red. The contents of that bottle deserves a closer look. Who else could have succeeded?
Okay. Analyze the scar.
This scarf belongs to Miss Van Schuler. It disappeared from the lounge the night before Mrs. Doyle's murder.
Very close range sovereign. Yes.
Given the size of the hole and the burn marks around it, it is clear someone fired a small caliber bullet at this scarf at close range. Precisely. Is that applause I hear?
Gunshot was heard last night. Him and...
According to witness testimonies and my analysis of the crime scene, there were only 2 shots that night. The one fired by Miss de Belfort, which wounded Simon Doyle, and the one that killed Linnet Doyle. Who is the world's greatest detective?
Best overall is not right.
What talent!
It's a silence. He was used to muffle the sound of the gunshot.
Exactly. I'm right. Et voilà. I now have all the facts I need to reconstruct the events of the night Linnet Doyle was murdered. And with the help of my little grey cells, I will solve the murder of Mrs. Doyle.
Cries and kick the... No? Okay. Why do we start it again? Well, to nurse both sleeps in her room. Yes, so then to your right. Maybe he was that. No? What's that wrong? Okay, I don't understand that. Okay, climb the stairs. Okay, Jacqueline. No. Ugh. And leave. Alright. No? Ah. We know what.
Pat, supposed to go in after that.
No. Okay.
want to listen.
No.
No. Stop doing that.
Okay.
No.
Hello, Yappy.
No, no, no.
Brush up here, man. Oh!
Samir, would you be so kind as to gather all the passengers in the lounge? As quick as you can.
Says it's Jody, thank you for coming.
Even Mr. Doyle?
What's up?
In his condition?
Yes.
I've got
It is
a question.
absolutely crucial that all the passengers are present. I'm counting on you.
Right away, Mr. Poirot.
Miss Royce, finally here you are. We were starting to worry.
Good evening, Captain. Is there somewhere secure where we can lock up Mr. Richetti?
Mr. Richetti? So he's the murderer? He was always so polite.
I haven't killed anyone on this stupid boat.
Come on.
Contact the
Come on,
authorities.
snuggle.
She kidnapped me.
He's
Come
a
on.
professional hitman,
Yay.
extremely dangerous.
Here's my over ducky.
He killed my partner.
I understand. I am
No,
very
little
sorry.
boy, heart.
Let me think.
He did.
You understand
Oh,
we've already
no,
got the
it's supposed
ship's
to come
mechanic
out.
locked up.
That's what he
Well,
did.
I suppose the second storeroom in the hold should do.
Do you have a key?
Yes, of course. But this is supposed to be a pleasure boat, not a present ship.
Yeah.
Then I brought him back to the boat. He's tied and locked up down below.
I see. Congratulations, mademoiselle. You are to be commended for your tenacity as well as your bravery.
Enough about me. What about you? Have you made progress on Louise's murder? Richetti claims it wasn't him.
For once, he is telling the truth. He may be a murderer, but he's not our murderer. The best proof is that there was another murder on the boat during your absence. Mrs. Otterbourne is dead.
Oh no, that poor lady. Who did it?
I was just about to answer that question. Everyone should be gathered in the lounge. If you wouldn't mind heading there, I'll join you shortly.
All right, I'll go ahead.
Man, what a game. Okay, everyone. Oh, I go in. Where's the lounge?
Nobody's going through that door, sir. You can trust me.
That's good.
I've gathered all the passengers, as you requested.
Perfect. Thank you very much. I see that everyone is here. Even Mr. Doyle.
I hope you have a good reason for moving Mr. Doyle. He is in very bad shape, as I've mentioned more than once, mein Herr.
I'll be fine. I want to hear what Mr. Poirot has discovered about Linnet's murder.
Thank you, monsieur. Now then, when we first began our investigation, we had two hypotheses. The first was that the murder was not premeditated. The killer witnesses the scene between Miss de Belfort and Mr. Doyle, waits for everyone to leave the lounge, grabs the revolver that was under the chair, and shoots Linnet Doyle. The second hypothesis was that the murder had been meticulously premeditated. Correct, Miss Royce?
Correct. Very quickly we were able to eliminate one of these two hypotheses. The murder was very carefully planned and accurately timed, with all the details meticulously worked out beforehand.
Even to the drugging of my bottle of wine on the night in question. Let us explore the elements that support this hypothesis.
Oh, yes.
Miss Robson had seen Miss de Belfort fire her revolver, had seen Simon Doyle collapse onto a chair, and had seen him clasp a handkerchief to his leg.
That's exactly what I saw.
What had Mr. Hayashi heard and seen? He heard a shot, and he found Doyle with a red-stained handkerchief pressed to his leg.
I can confirm that.
What had happened then? Mr. Doyle had been very insistent that Miss de Belfort should be got away, that she should not be left alone. After that, he suggested that Mr. Hayashi should get hold of the doctor. Accordingly, Miss Robson and Mr. Hayashi go out with Miss de Belfort, and for the next 5 minutes, they are busy on the port side of the deck. Miss Bowers, Dr. Bessner's, and Miss de Belfort's cabins are all on the port side.
So someone had 5 minutes alone to go and kill Mrs. Doyle.
But who?
Simon Doyle.
It is foolish, that. Do you think a man with a fractured bone and a splint on his leg could go walking about the boat and killing people? I tell you, it was impossible for Simon Doyle to leave my cabin.
But yes, the thing seems impossible, but it's nonetheless true. During my investigation, I managed to retrieve Miss de Belfort's revolver, which had been thrown into the water. It was wrapped in a stained handkerchief. To an untrained eye, this stain could have been mistaken for blood. But Hercule Poirot's eyes are not untrained. The stain was, in fact, red ink contained in one of Mrs. Doyle's bottles of nail polish.
So when Miss Robson and Mr. Hayashi saw Mr. Belfort shoot Mr. Doyle, and he writhed so piteously from his injury, it was all a show. It was all staged. Mr. Doyle used that handkerchief soaked in red ink to make it look like he was bleeding from a bullet in his leg. He managed to fool everyone.
But I carried him. I clearly saw that he was in real pain.
Absolutely correct. He was indeed injured when you carried him.
But you just said that...
Leave him alone.
Patience, if you please. We're getting to the boldest part of this plan. As I mentioned earlier, after Mr. Belfort fired her shot, Mr. Doyle insisted that Miss Robson and Mr. Hayashi remove her from the lounge. Now he is alone. 2 minutes are all that Simon Doyle needs. He picks up the pistol from under the sofa, runs like a hare silently along the starboard deck, enters his wife's cabin, creeps up to her as she lies asleep, shoots her through the head, puts the bottle that has contained the red ink away, and runs back. But what does he do next?
He shot himself.
He sits back down in his chair and shoots himself in the leg. That is the moment when he's truly injured.
But what about the gunshot? We should have heard it, just like the first one. I even heard a splash in the water, which makes far less noise.
Well observed, my young friend. Mr. Doyle used an object to muffle the sound of the gunshot.
Handkerchief, scarf.
Remember, on the night of the murder, Miss Van Schuler had lost her scarf. In fact, it was Simon Doyle who stole it and hid it under a cushion, setting the stage for his crime.
Scoundrel! How dare you involve me in your nasty schemes?
We fished the scarf, the
Don't forget to take your pills!
and Mr. Belfort's revolver from the Nile. As you can see, the scarf has a hole ringed with powder burns, caused by a bullet fired at close range. You, Dr. Bessner, examined Linnet Doyle's body. You will remember that the wound showed signs of scorching. That is to say that the pistol had been placed close against the head before being fired.
So, that is exact.
Now, thanks to this scarf, we know that the gunshot was muffled. This also wasn't the shot that killed Linnet Doyle, because as we also now know that the burn marks on her skin means the gun's barrel was placed very close to her skin, with nothing in between. It also could not have been the shot Mr. Belfort fired at Simon Doyle, as no one mentioned anything about it sounding muffled. Given these facts, the conclusion is quite clear. A third shot was fired that night. The third missing bullet from the revolver.
You make it sound so simple and logical.
Because it is, Monsieur Ferguson. Miss Van Schuler's scarf was used to muffle the sound of the gunshot when Mr. Doyle shot himself in the leg.
But that's not the end of the revolver's journey.
If we're out a window...
Mr. Doyle wrapped the revolver in the stained handkerchief, then put everything in the scarf and tossed the bundle out the window into the Nile.
And that's the splash I heard.
Exactly, Mr. Allerton. It required very precise timing, but Monsieur Doyle acted coldly and swiftly, just as he did when he murdered his wife.
You certainly live up to your reputation, Mr. Poirot. Your theories are quite spectacular, but something is bothering me. If I am the villainous murderer who killed his wife, how do you explain the murders of Louise and Mrs. Otterbourne? What fantasies have you cooked up to explain how I could have managed those? And why? According to your theory, I was well and truly injured and bedridden in the care of Dr. Bessner all day. In fact, you're my alibi. I was even in the same room as you when poor Mrs. Otterbourne was killed.
You're absolutely right, Mr. Doyle. I hope you didn't think I was done. Let us move on to the murders of those unfortunate women.
Is connected to... Yes.
You couldn't have killed Miss Bourget and Mrs. Otterbourne, Mr. Doyle. But you're not entirely innocent of their deaths either. Remember when Louise came to testify? When I asked her if she had seen anything the previous night, she gave this curious answer. Naturally, if I had been unable to sleep, if I had mounted the stairs, then perhaps I might have seen this assassin, this monster, enter or leave Madame's cabin. Now, what exactly did that tell us?
She's blackmailing
Miss
him.
Bourget lied when she said she saw nothing. She had indeed seen the murderer, Mr. Doyle, enter Linnet's cabin. But instead of coming to me, she preferred to profit from her knowledge. She tried to blackmail Mr. Doyle. She sent her carefully worded message, and he responded, "You'll be quite all right. I'll look after you."
Secret codes now? Really? Ridiculous. And you're still not answering my question. How could I have killed Louise in the saloon when I could barely walk?
It's very simple. If you didn't kill Louise Bourget, then you must have had an accomplice.
An accomplice? Are you accusing me?
No. Oh. No. 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 Oh. No. 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 Debbie, no. Yes.
This accomplice can be none other than Jacqueline de Belfort.
What?
I beg your pardon? You're insane!
As I say, it was a very cleverly planned and well thought out piece of work. It could not be chance that Simon Doyle had a bottle of red ink in his pocket. No, it must be design. It was not chance that he had a plain unmarked handkerchief with him. It was not chance that Jacqueline de Belfort's foot kicked the pistol under the settee, where it would be out of sight and unremembered until later.
So you truly believe that Miss de Belfort and Mr. Doyle are accomplices?
Certainly. The two halves of the murderer. What gave Simon his alibi?
Yeah.
It's the bullet that Miss de Belfort fired into Mr. Doyle's leg that provided him with an alibi. Even if left alone, he wouldn't have been able to crawl to his wife's cabin to kill her. But Miss de Belfort didn't actually hit Mr. Doyle with that shot. He pretended to be injured, so crawling wasn't necessary. Now let's move on to the shooter. What gives Jacqueline de Belfort her alibi?
Yes.
Mr. Doyle was insistent that Miss de Belfort was never to be left alone from the moment of the gunshot until this morning. That gave her a rock-solid alibi for the murder of Mrs. Doyle.
There, between the two of them, you get all the qualities you require. The cool, resourceful planning brain, Jacqueline de Belfort's brain, and the man of action to carry it out with incredible swiftness and timing.
Look at it the right way, and it answers every question. Simon Doyle and Jacqueline had been lovers. Realise that they are still lovers, and it is all clear. Simon does away with his rich wife, inherits her money, and in due course will marry his old love. It was all very ingenious.
The persecution of Mrs. Doyle by Jacqueline, all part of the plan. Simon's pretended rage. Then one night, on this boat, I thought Simon and Linnet outside the cabin. He was saying, "We've got to go through with it now." It was Doyle, all right, but it was to Jacqueline he was speaking. The final drama was perfectly planned and timed. There was a sleeping draught for me, in case I might put an inconvenient finger in the pie. There was the selection of Miss Robson as a witness, the working up of the scene, Miss de Belfort's exaggerated remorse and frenzies. She made a good deal of noise in case the shot should be heard. In truth, it was an extraordinarily clever idea. Jacqueline says she shot Doyle. Miss Robson says so. Mr. Hayashi says so. And when Simon's leg is examined, he has indeed been shot. It looks unanswerable. For both of them, there is a perfect alibi. At the cost, it is true, of a certain amount of pain and risk to Simon Doyle. But it is necessary that his wound should definitely disable him. But then, the plan goes wrong. Someone sees Mr. Doyle enter his wife's cabin. Louise Bourget has been wakeful. She has come up the stairway, and she has seen Simon Doyle run along to his wife's cabin and come back. So she makes her greedy bid for hush money and, in so doing, signs her death warrant.
But Mr. Doyle couldn't have killed her.
No. The other partner did that murder. As soon as he could, Simon Doyle asks to see Jacqueline. He even asks me to leave them alone together. He tells her of the new danger. They must act at once. He knows where Bessner's scalpels are kept. And still, all is not well. For Mrs. Otterbourne has seen Jacqueline go to the saloon, and she comes hot-foot to tell Simon about it. Jacqueline is the murderess. Do you remember how Simon shouted at the poor woman? Nerves, we thought. But the door was open, and he was trying to convey the danger to his accomplice. She heard, and she acted like lightning. She remembered Pennington had talked about a revolver. She got hold of it, crept up outside the door, listened, and at the critical moment, fired. She boasted once that she was a good shot, and her boast was not an idle one. I remarked, after that third crime, that there were 3 ways the murderer could have gone. I meant that he could have gone aft, in which case Ferguson was the criminal. He could have gone over the side, very improbable. Or he could have gone into a cabin. Jacqueline's cabin was just 2 away from Dr. Bessner's. She had only to throw down the revolver and bolt into the cabin. It was risky, but it was the only possible chance.
Anyone saying something? Anything?
So you killed my mother, you filthy witch!
Rosalie, no. I understand, but attacking her isn't the answer.
Come on.
How can you listen to the ramblings of this old fool? His entire grand theory is based on the fancies he's made up out of whole cloth, without a shred of evidence.
You might hope it is so, young man. You insist more proof is needed? You hope Poirot is a doddering old fool? Then by all means, let's allow someone else to dodder some. Miss Royce, if you would.
Okay. Ooh. Oh.
With pleasure. The irrefutable proof is tiny, but look here. You can see that the wood is damaged, and the bullet that caused it is still lodged in the hole. I'm sure forensics will prove that it's a .22 caliber cartridge fired from the murder weapon. This is the bullet Mr. Belfour shot at Simon Doyle. It ended up in the wall, not in his leg.
And there you go.
Damn you! Damn you both! Our plan was perfect! It took 2 meddling detectives to work it out. Jackie and I were going to be rich and happy. We deserved it!
And we derive the penalty for our failure. Simon, darling, let me speak. You were too clever for us, Mr. Poirot.
I'll leave this
that
playing.
Night, at us one, you told me not to open my heart to evil. Did you realize then what was in my mind?
I only knew that what I said was true.
It was true I could have stopped then, you know. I nearly did. I could have told Simon that I wouldn't go on with it. But then perhaps... Would you like to hear about it from the beginning?
If you care to tell me, mademoiselle.
It was all very simple, really. You see, Simon and I loved each other.
And for you, love would have been enough. But not for him.
You might put it that way, perhaps. Simon always wanted money so dreadfully, and all the same, he never tried to marry anybody rich and horrid. He wasn't that sort. And then we met. Our love was obvious from the first glance. We were broke, but we wanted to get married. There we were, up against it. And then I thought of Linnet. It might make all the difference to me and Simon if she'd give him a job. It was about then that you saw us that night at Chez ma tante. You know, Mr. Poirot, I loved Linnet, really I did. She was my best friend, and I never dreamed that anything would ever come between us. But she went all out to get Simon away from me. I don't think she even hesitated for more than about a minute. I was her friend, but she didn't care. She just went bald-headed for Simon. That's why I'm not really sorry about her, even now. And Simon didn't care a damn about her. But he did like the thought of her money. Of course I saw that. And at last I suggested to him that it might be a good thing if he got rid of me and married Linnet. But he scouted the idea. He said, money or no money, it would be hell to be married to her. He said his idea of having money was to have it himself. He talked about it a good deal one way and another, about how convenient it would be if Linnet died. I said it was an awful idea, and then he shut up about it. After a bit I saw that he'd made up his mind, and I was terrified. Simply terrified. Because you see, I realized that he'd never pull it off. He'd have no kind of subtlety about it. And he's got no imagination. So I had to come into it too, to look after him. I thought and I thought, trying to work out a plan. It seemed to me that the basis of the idea ought to be a kind of two-handed alibi. You know, Simon and I could somehow or other give evidence against each other, but actually that evidence would clear us of everything. It would be easy enough for me to pretend to hate Simon. It was quite a likely thing to happen under the circumstances. Then, if Linnet was killed, I should probably be suspected. So it would be better if I was suspected right away. Worked out details little by little. Even then, Simon went and wrote a J in blood, which was a silly, melodramatic thing to do. It's just the sort of thing he would think of. But it all went off fine. And then there was Louise.
Yes. It was not your fault that Louise Bourget could not sleep that night.
That miserable Frenchwoman tried to blackmail us. I pretended to grovel. I took her all the money we could get hold of. And then, when she was counting the money, I did it. It was quite easy. That's what's so horribly frightening about it. It's so terribly easy. And even then, we weren't safe. Mrs. Otterbourne had seen me. I'd no time to think. I just acted like a flash. It was almost exciting.
Love can be a very frightening thing.
That is why most great love stories are tragedies. Don't mind so much for me, Monsieur Poirot. After all, I've always lived hard, you know.
Jackie, I ruined everything. I'm sorry for it all, my love.
If I had known all this before,
It's all right, Simon. A fool's game, and we've lost. That's all.
Look out! She took my gun!
Adieu, mon amour.
No!
Altazina. Bloody hell.
Us won at last. Still trying to absorb one shock after another. And how are we greeted upon our arrival? A day of police interrogation. We didn't reach the hotel until now. You there! I'm Mr. Pennington. Remember me? Is my room ready?
Yes, sir. Everything is ready. You are in room number 106.
Oh, it's not the same as last week? I like that one.
I assure you, sir, you won't notice the difference.
Oh, my feet are killing me. My back. The police might as well have beaten me. What brutes. Oh, those embarrassing personal questions, as if I were a criminal when we already know the truth.
Yes, the police could have simply relied on Monsieur Poirot's explanations. It would have saved us from wasting our entire day at the police station.
Fortunately, we're leaving tomorrow. They won't be seeing me in Egypt again anytime soon, I can tell you that.
Thank you for assisting me with the official statement to the police today, Miss Royce. Repeating it all for the police requires great patience.
I agree with you on that, Mr. Poirot. But I enjoyed the expressions on their faces as you explained the facts. It was my pleasure. At any rate, I understand we won't have to return there tomorrow?
No, the Egyptian police can take over from here. The narrative I provided seems to satisfy them. The case will be officially closed.
My God, I'm so hungry.
Then let's eat. All this excitement has made me quite hungry as well, my boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, your dinner is ready to be served. If you would kindly proceed to the terrace, everything has been arranged.
What a deplorable, exhausting day. I'm going straight back to my room to take a bath.
Mr. Poirot, I'm very sorry to disturb you, but the police commissioner just called. He would like to ask you a few more questions at the station.
What can be so urgent it can't wait until tomorrow? It's late. The little grey cells must have their rest.
I'm very sorry, sir, but the commissioner himself insisted. It sounded urgent. Even now, a police car awaits you. They'll take you there.
It seems my decision has been made for me. Very well, let's go.
Thank you.
There are always a few more questions. Good luck.
It is the dotting of the I and the crossing of the T only.
Finally, a chance to swing by my room and go through that bag Riquetti kept so close.
I might continue with this tomorrow. So thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.